welcome to my channel. I am Prophecy and I am currently 30 weeks pregnant with my third baby. Okay, so that's huge. So I figured it's about time to do another pregnancy update, just kind of tell you guys what's been going on. It's crazy to think that I'm already this far along in this pregnancy with this baby. The entire thing has completely flew. So 30 weeks pregnant today. The baby is the size of a summer cantaloupe, which is funny. Those are my favorite, and I actually picked one up the other day at Walmart for everyone to eat. She is estimated to weigh around like 3 pounds right now. So we're getting there. We're getting closer and closer to the day that she's gonna be due. It's insane to me. We actually only have 9 weeks left for sure. I am going to have a scheduled C-section again with this baby. This is going to be my third C-section. And so we already talked about it a little bit kind of at the doctor's office, and they said, you know, for sure we're going to go ahead and do the C-section a week early, so at 39 weeks. They'll go ahead and do the C-section and get her out. So that's really crazy when you think about it. 9 more weeks and that is it. I did pass my glucose test. I finally went and got it done and everything's fine there. My sugar's normal. Everything looks great with that. So that's a plus. Took me a little while, but I finally made it there. So everything is perfect with that. The baby, every time I've went in for all my appointments, everything's been good. My blood pressure's been good. Her heart rate and everything's good. She's starting to be a very active baby. I know, like before I told you guys, she was pretty calm and didn't do too much in there, but she's really started. I guess maybe because she's running out of room, maybe I just feel it a lot more. She is always doing something. Most of the time she's like real high up here, and I have to try to like push her down a little bit because she's in my rib cage. But that's typically like where she hangs out, is up here really high. It's very uncomfortable. But she's always just at least rolling around or moving around. She does a lot of stuff in there. So I am feeling relatively as good as you could feel, I guess, for being as pregnant as I am. My biggest thing is, like, I don't know. I'm just getting tired of working, I guess, at this point. Because standing for 8-9 hours every day is just murdering my feet. They hurt so bad. They've just been like swelling up so much. I've had so many issues with, like, I can't wear my ring anymore because my fingers swell up. They're not too bad today. They're kind of bad, but sometimes they get worse than this. But they swell up real big, and I can't wear my ring because my ring gets stuck on my finger. So that's one thing. And then my feet swell really, really bad throughout the course of the day, especially if I'm at work and I'm standing on them a lot. So that really sucks. I guess that just comes with the territory, though, being pregnant. You're gonna swell up and not always gonna be comfortable. So, I mean, I could definitely say for sure, I feel pretty much as good as I could feel right now. I have actually felt Braxton Hicks a couple of times. You could definitely for sure, when you're having them. I felt them a couple of times for sure with her. I've only felt them like a handful of times, not even a handful of times. I've got them. When they go away really quick, I mean, it's just your body preparing for labor. And I have officially gained a lot of weight. I am 184 pounds. So I think when I started I was like 150 some or 147, something like that, somewhere around that ballpark. So I've gained a lot of weight. And everybody keeps telling me, you don't look that big and stuff like that. I mean, I could definitely notice the difference in myself. Like, I got a lot of extra weight like on my arms, my chest, legs, everywhere. It's definitely not all baby fat. It's everywhere. I have been actually throwing up a lot, which is really weird because I've never thrown up, really, hardly ever, with any of my pregnancies. I hardly ever throw up when I get sick. I don't throw up. I hate it. It's like scary for me. I'm not used to doing it. But I have been a lot lately. I'm not really sure why. Feel like real weird, real dizzy, real, I don't know. And then I just throw up. And so I brought that up to my doctor, and she said, have you had any swelling, anything like that? I said, yeah, definitely, for sure. But my blood pressure and everything's good. There's no protein or anything in my urine. So, I mean, those are kind of a lot of things that they look at when they think about like preeclampsia and stuff like that. So she's not worried about it yet, but it does kind of definitely, I don't know, freaks you out a little bit because it's something that just luckily doesn't happen to me, so it's just a kind of new and weird symptom that's been kind of happening here and there. It might just have to do because she's she's taking up so much room, she's just pushing around in there. Whenever I do eat and stuff, maybe I'm just running out of room and that's my body's way of getting rid of it. I don't know. It sucks. I do also have tons of heartburn. I have heartburn all the time. Sitting, standing, laying down, at work, at home. Pretty much say I have heartburn like 24/7. At this point, it's just like a normal thing for me, just another part of life. I do take some Tums and stuff, especially if I have it real bad at night, because it just makes it extremely difficult to try to sleep. But pretty much throughout the day, I just kind of deal with it, and it'll go away eventually. It comes in waves. I wonder, they say that's like an old wives' tale, if you have heartburn or whatever, your baby's supposed to have a lot of hair. So I guess we'll see. With TJ, I had heartburn just as bad as her, if not maybe even worse. And he had a full head of hair. He was gorgeous black hair. And then with Lainey, I had it here and there, but nothing like crazy, nothing to talk about. And I mean, when she was born, she was completely bald. I mean, she had a little bit of peach fuzz, but that's it. There was no hair on her at all. And still to this day, I mean, she's 2 years old. She'll be 3 in October, and her hair is only to right here. That's the longest it's ever grown. It takes forever to grow. It's very thin. It's blonde as blonde could be. It's crazy how different the kids are. I'm definitely super excited to see what this baby is going to look like. If she's going to look a lot like Lainey and be similar to her in looks, or if she's going to maybe be dark-haired like TJ. It still blows my mind. I had blonde hair when I was a kid for a little while. For a couple of years, but then it kind of, my natural hair color is like a dirty blonde kind of thing. And so Lainey's hair is like blonde. And I figured it would start darkening up, or she would grow out of it or something, but she just hasn't. She has the prettiest hair. She has the prettiest eyes. I don't know where the heck she got them from. I guess her grandmother, that side of the family, because Tynan, he even has brown hair and brown eyes. I have brown hair and green eyes, so I definitely was not expecting a blonde-haired and blue-eyed baby. It's weird to me. And so I definitely cannot wait to see what this baby looks like, I'm sure she'll be beautiful either way. It's so interesting to me how different your children can really look, I mean, if you were to look at TJ and Lainey, and if you didn't know they were siblings, there's not really anything that would tip you off to, hey, they're siblings. They look very, very, very different. I think they're actually both getting pretty excited for the baby. TJ asks me all the time, because I'll talk to Tynan and I'll be like, oh, she's moving, blah, 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 and TJ will be like, can I feel it? But she's so smart, because as soon as anybody else tries to touch my belly or something, she just quits. It makes me look like I'm crazy. Because she'll be, I'm telling you, going crazy. And so I'll tell someone, hey, she's moving. And she'll stop. Nothing. Won't do anything. And as soon as somebody's hand is gone, she'll start again. She must just be a little bit shy, I guess. Who knows? But TJ all the time wants to feel her. He hasn't got to feel her move yet, just for that reason right there. But I don't know. I think he's kind of coming around to having a sister, and he's a little more excited about it now, well, than what he was before. I'm feeling, pretty decent for being 30-some weeks pregnant. I go on vacation here at work soon. At the very end of this month, I have a week's worth of vacation, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for it. Just to have some time to chill out and relax and sit down for a little bit, because it feels like even on my days off, there's always stuff that needs caught up. There's always something that needs done. You don't ever just get to, sit down, put your feet up, relax. So if anything, I'm very excited for that week's worth of vacation. And I am currently right now, I'm planning her baby shower, and I'm thinking that it's going to be probably around that time. It's probably not going to be anything too huge, just some family and some friends, But that's probably going to be probably around my vacation time as well. And it's just going to be nice to have, some time to get everything set up, because I still feel so completely unprepared. I mean, everything has just went so quickly. It's crazy that we're going to have another baby in just 9 weeks. When you think about it, that's not very long at all. I mean, that's going to go so quick, especially compared to the whole entire pregnancy has went quick. What is 9 more weeks? So I think that's pretty much about all that I wanted to talk about around this time, and this update is just pretty much everything I covered. I think we're good. I think that's going to bring this update to an end. The kids are both up and everything now, so I gotta make them some breakfast and stuff. Yeah, that's it. So, thank you guys for watching, as always. Yeah, have a good Sunday. Okay, so just a little belly update for you guys. That's what I look like at 30 weeks. I actually finally just got these shorts the other day. Because I had absolutely no shorts at all that fit me, so I'm loving it. It's nice to have a pair of shorts. But yeah, this is my belly. It's huge. And then that's without anything digging into it. Because these shorts aren't maternity shorts, they just kind of dig into the bottom of your stomach. My belly button is still, it's almost out, but it is still in. If that makes sense. I don't know if it's going to pop all the way out or not. With the other two kids, it never did. It just got very close, but not all the way out. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to be the same thing this time around, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That is 30 weeks pregnant with my third baby.